Hey everyone, so in today's video, I'm going to be telling you all about cholla wood in your aquarium. Now I have a couple different types of cholla wood that I'm going to show you today, and they are excellent for shrimp, but shrimp are actually a very common tank mate for bettas. So I got this for my betta tank because I'm going to be introducing some shrimp in there as well, and giving him some tank mates. But to talk about where it comes from, it is actually the skeleton of a cholla cactus. So when the cactus dies, it leaves behind this, and it makes a really nice wood for people to use in their fish tanks. When you add it to your tank, at first it will float on top. If you decide to boil it before adding to your tank, if you let it cool down, then it will sink right away, and you're ready to go ahead and use it right away. Now, as far as appearance goes, I'm going to show you two different types today, as you can see. So the first one here, as you can see, is a lot smaller. It has a lot more holes in it. You can see completely to the other side. You can see my face through it there. And it is hollow as well. So it's basically a tunnel. And then another type that I have here is a little bit on the larger side. However, this one is actually not hollow. This one will become hollow at one point, most likely. The one thing I like most about cholla wood is just the shape. It is such a unique shape that you won't see in a lot of other popular aquarium wood. Now, besides the appearance and just how it looks in your tank, let's go over some of the benefits. First off, it lowers pH. If you have a fish that likes lower pH, this one is primarily good for shrimp, so shrimp like lower pH as well. And another thing that it does is it releases biofilm. As it starts to decay underwater, it does release what is known as biofilm, and this is something that shrimp love to eat. If you have this in your tank, it can be a primary food source for your shrimp. While this wood is very common among shrimp keepers, especially those that are breeding them, it is perfect for any fish that likes a lower pH. So if you want a lower pH but you don't want to deal with too many tannins, then you can get the cholla wood and it'll help you out with that. Which brings me on to the next point of the tannins. Now, when you get something like Malaysian driftwood, they were going to release a lot of tannins. Tannins is the stuff that helps make blackwater aquariums, so it'll really make your water dark, kind of like that dark yellowy, sometimes even almost tea colored. And if you don't want that, and you don't want the color changing your aquarium that also Indian almond leaves would give you, then cholla wood is perfect for that. Now, if you do a little bit of Googling, it will say that it releases tannins, but many people, including myself, who have used cholla wood have not seen any color, like any discoloration. So if it releases any tannins, then you don't have to worry about it completely dyeing the water of your tank, because it doesn't seem to do that to a lot of fish keepers. I know there's a lot of people who are pre-boil their wood because they really don't like the tannins, and even though this isn't a dark wood, this would be an excellent choice for those fish keepers who want to keep their water, crystal clear. Next, cholla wood provides an excellent hiding space for a lot of fish. Guppies, tetras, and then, of course, the shrimp. They will love to use it as a hiding space because it is hollow, it provides that tunnel aspect, and they can actually go inside that wood. They are excellent for tying down plants. If you have a plant that you can't bury directly into the substrate, something like maybe Anubias or Java fern, because it does have all those holes and it is hollow, it is extremely easy to feed fishing line through it and help tie your plants to the wood to keep them submerged in the substrate before they grow roots. Also, the roots can grow through the holes as well, so there's an additional thing that will help them stay down and where you want them. So that is definitely awesome for those who use live plants. Now, those are pretty much all of the benefits. Now, I will quickly go over just a couple cons. If you are someone who wants some dark wood or anything that releases tannins, as I mentioned, it is not going to do that. Secondly, some people might be concerned if they have a fish that's a little bit smaller, of them getting stuck. There are some stories in the past that I have heard, not with this wood specifically, but bettas going and swimming into areas that they're a little bit too big for and getting stuck and needing help. Now, the last con, because fortunately there aren't too many, is that this is a wood that decomposes. It is a softwood and it will break down over time. It will not last as long as some other hoods. You will have these for months, sometimes even years. but it is something that will not last forever. So that is my quick coverage of cholla wood in your aquarium. Like I mentioned, it is very, very, very good for shrimp owners, but there are definitely some benefits for those of bettas or other tropical fish as well. I personally love the shape, but I do like the security of knowing that my shrimp are well fed every time I have this in my aquarium. I do have some videos on some other popular aquarium pieces. As of right now, I have Indian almond leaves and lava rock, but in the future I do hope to do more on different types of driftwood and other woods like that. I will link those videos in the description below, and make sure you subscribe and hit the notification bell to get notified when I upload so you can keep an eye out for those future videos. Thank you so much for watching, and I hope you enjoyed this video. Bye!